Anytime you have a returning captain, it's a big deal. Rarely are you in a situation where you, especially when you have two returning captains. To go through an entire season of being in that leadership role, and that leadership role at times can be lonely, it can be difficult, it can require uncomfortable conversations, but to have two guys coming back that are battle tested, not only with their performance on the field, but even more importantly in terms of their leadership and what they can anticipate and expect through the ups and the downs that you experience, is really, really exciting. Carmine Bastone, it's a long list of what he's done for the program. I think as a starting point, and not that he carries this badge proudly, but Carmine walked on here. He's earned everything that he's ever gotten. Nothing's ever been handed to him. So I think that just embodies who we are as a program anyway.
Yeah, that experience was difficult and challenging, but just, coming in every day, I think it makes it easier when the guys around you and you want to work to become some of those guys that are already on scholarship or that have earned a scholarship. So just put work in, day out. Once I got notified that I was going to be on scholarship, I just wanted to keep the same pace and just make sure that, I wasn't going to change who I was.
And Braun runs out of time, loses the ball, and he gets it back.
Carmine Bastone with a strip sack of the quarterback.
Barnes with a flag down. He goes down back inside the 40.
And it's exciting to see that come to full fruition, not only as a productive football player, but a team captain and a team leader.
It's been a slow process for Northwestern to get their captains healthy. They walked out for the coin flip, their Big Ten opener at Washington. Bastone, Cam Porter, 2 of their 4 captains are in street clothes.
You patiently awaited this game, sitting out the first 5 games with an injury.
His play up, ticking 2. Ball is out of the sack. It was Bastone. It's returned into the end zone. Welcome back, Carmine Bastone.
What did you learn about yourself going through the process of waiting and this being the final result?
I just learned to be more patient, I know I want things now and stuff like that. So just to, work on my patience and just work on just being poised throughout those tough times is just something that really helped me through that. It's good to be back.
Thanks, Carmine.
Carmine Bastone, a junior from St. Charles, Illinois.
Second and goal. Snap it right to Porter. Porter bounces it. Touchdown! That was the Cam Porter drive for Northwestern. He just walked in.
Hell of a day, man. Like Coach said, now we got to bring that ball, man. Yes, sir. It's all in our mindset. I'm going to keep saying it. It's a mindset.
Hey, keep that positive thinking up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Hellcats on 3. Hellcats on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Cam's seen it, at its best in some of his experiences here at Northwestern. He's also navigated difficult injury and difficult seasons.
My journey has been full of ups and downs. I dealt with an injury in 2021 that sidelined me for the whole 2021. And that was a tough moment because that was the first major injury I've really had. That was the first time that I've been taken away from the game from a long period of time. So it was very difficult for me, but I was able to learn a lot about myself. And I was also able to gain a lot of skills that helped me off the field, some of the leadership skills that I needed to develop, and some of the character things that I needed to develop. And then, through 2022, I played backup running back for behind E. Hall, was able to gain a lot of knowledge from him. And then 2023, I was able to get back on track, become the starter again, and we were able to win 8 games, get to the Vegas Bowl, and win that under some difficult circumstances. And then 2024 last year, obviously it didn't go as planned for personal or for the team. And that was a major reason why I wanted to come back and decided that I didn't want to end my career on a sour note like that.
I think Cam is a perfect example of adversity and some of the things that you can go through can be turned into incredible catalysts to build you into who you're meant to be.
Heavy dose of Porter. He has the seam outside. Race to the pylon. Porter's in for a touchdown.
again, resilient, tough, team-first attitude.
You gotta bust your for a couple hours. Y'all got me on that? Can y'all do that? Let's get paid, baby. Win on 3, 1, 2, 3.
He's positioned to be one of the best leaders that this program has ever seen, and again, for him to be returning as a returning captain is something that is a huge benefit to this team.
The culture that we're trying to build here is just a brotherhood. Just guys that love each other and actually care for each other and that are willing to go to war for each other. I think we do a good job about getting the right people in order to have those key relationships and those really positive relationships where we can really lean on each other and actually be brothers.
As we wrap things up and as we continue to move on to each phase, man, I'm just really excited to get closer to my brothers. Really excited to attack these workouts, attack these practices, and just give our fans what they deserve. And that's winning football games, and that's being successful on and off the field in the community, because that's who we are, that's our standard.
I think this team where we need to continue to grow is like keeping the pedal down. When that sting is still fresh, you know, in January, it can be easy to be motivated by that, but how do we keep that consistency rolling into the second half of spring ball and then carry that into May and carry that into June and into fall camp? It's the consistency that needs to continue to show up. That level of edge and chip on our shoulder is something that we have to absolutely embody in everything that we do on a daily basis. Frankly stated, we need to keep our foot on the gas.
My challenge going into Friday and then Saturday is every single individual within this program getting better one day at a time. Because if we can accomplish, we're locked and go. If we can accomplish that, watch out.